Hello, I'm here on the southern Washington coast at a location called Cape Disappointment to photograph the lighthouse. Unfortunately, I've dumped my camera, my vlogging camera, in the surf, so I'll be on the iPhone the rest of the time. Yep, you heard that right. I unfortunately lost my vlogging camera in the surf below the lighthouse. I had set the camera down on a log to get some B-roll, and all of a sudden some big waves come in. They may call that a king tide, I'm not sure, and washed it completely away. So I lost all my ability to do any vlogging in the morning. Luckily, I found a Costco nearby that I was able to get a GoPro, so I used that on the rest of the trip. Well, after the disappointment of losing my vlogging camera, I found a place to photograph the lighthouse with the surf rising in a different location. And boy, that sure didn't disappoint. I just had to wait it out, try to get the timing where I got waves or the waves crashing against the rocks at the right time. And here's one of the results. Hope you like it. Well, hello again. Good morning. I'm on the southern Washington coast. Storm's still moving in. Gonna check out this area a little bit. And as you can see behind me, there's a shipwreck here. I'm gonna try to photograph it with the waves and the storms in the background, hoping to get some good looks at it. Thanks for joining. Let's take a look around. First issue is, let's see how in the heck I get down there. I think it's close to low tide. I'll have to check my tide calendar on my phone when I get down here. Hopefully I can get some shots of this. It looks pretty decayed, but maybe I can get something cool with the waves in the back. I'm trying to find right composition here. The water is coming up over the shipwreck, so I could get some of that motion in there, trying to find the right shutter speed to get it how I want. Got my Sony A1 G Master 16 to 35 lens on. Shutter speeds anywhere from 4 seconds up to 20 seconds, depending on what the water's doing and how stable I can keep the tripod. Pretty cool area, especially with the storms. It's really a nice moody shot out here right now. So let's continue taking shots and see what we can get. I ended up with a couple compositions that I liked at the shipwreck location. The first one was with the waves receding, like the water was trying to pull out the remains of the shipwreck back to the ocean. The second one was with less water that completely receded and exposed the sand and some of the patterns around the shipwreck itself. Kind of showed a little bit more of the desolation of the area. spotted a whale up here off the coast. The thing's really close to the shoreline. See if I can get some shots of it. I'm sure you can tell from the photos the whale had died. And I read online a couple days later that they suspected the whale had been hit by a ship out in the ocean and had washed up onto shore. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day here at this location. It's getting pretty cold and windy out there, so I'm going to go warm up somewhere, have a cup of coffee, and maybe a nice bowl of clam chowder if I can find one. Have a good one. Near Cannon Beach, storms are still coming in, rainy. I'm going to go down and try to photograph these sea stacks, wander around a little bit, see what I can find. Another beautiful area here along the Washington coast. Small sea stacks out here. Water's up a bit. It's like actually seeing some cloud break out here. Let's wander around and see what we can find. Beautiful waves coming in though. This is what I'm trying to set up as a composition. Those small sea stacks in front of me, some really beautiful rock in the foreground pointing right out, hopefully with the leading line to it. Playing around with different shutter speeds again, seeing if I want some big waves crashing or try to smooth it out as well. So I'll play around with a couple different solutions here. Well, I ended up with this composition at this location. I used a long shutter speed to slow down the motion of the water, calm it down a little bit, since the sky was clearing and was getting a decent sunset, and the storms were kind of ending at this time, so I wanted a calmer image and showing that sunshine and the sunset colors moving from left to right as well. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you next week in Joshua Tree.